The visiting. Team, the Minnesota.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He is joined by McDaniel. Randall out there with Naz Reid. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. And for Los Angeles, Bogdanovich out there with Harden. Then it's Jones. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Leonard in at the 4 slot.
What a play by Leonard there. Gets up the court so fast, and nothing's going to stop him from finishing strong.
Edwards can't hit. And here are the Clippers. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
And here's Randall. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Pass to Reed. And there's a whistle. That'll go on Jared Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Now, here's Reed. Shot clock at 6. Good on the bucket. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Harden lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, once Harden takes that first step, it's very difficult to stop his drive.
DiVincenzo against Harden. Floats one up. Rebound by the Clippers. Stolen by McDaniels. Jones against Randall. Pass to Reed. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here is Harden. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Harden's got 7 points.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Did we say he wanted it more?
And looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Minnesota. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
And we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thank you, David. For 3, Edwards. Kept alive. Los Angeles leading by 3. Bogdanovich passes to Jones. Here's the screen. It's stolen by Randall. Edwards looking it over. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Reed misses.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
From past the arc. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Can't tie it up as that one misses. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bogdanovich dishes to Harden. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got 10.
Dialed in from deep. Harden understands when he should look to shoot the 3-ball.
Edwards, good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Harden. He's got 10. Kicks it out to Leonard. There's a good screen. Shoots it. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Nas Reed out there with Randall, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Now here's DiVincenzo. Randall onside. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Cans it from downtown. He's got 5.
Well, you want to chase him off the three-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that time.
Leonard with a screen on DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires the 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. A nice shot by McDaniels.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
And just miss after miss right now. Minnesota in the lead. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Reed gets the bucket.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Harden right side. Jones finds Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
At the line for your Clippers, James Harden, taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to
Action
review.
is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw good, James Harden. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Now, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Leonard finds Bogdanovic. Leonard sets a screen for Bogdanovic. Takes it out to Leonard.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Bogdanovic against Edwards. Outside Bogdanovic. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Bogdanovic has got his second basket of the night.
Bogdanovic has such a nice, repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
DiVincenzo against Harden. Pass to Reed. The train. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 14. Jones, the pass to Eubanks. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Eubanks got his first points of the night.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
DiVincenzo against Harden. And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
To the left wing. McDaniels against Bogdanovic. No good on the triple.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. 32 seconds left in the first half. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Harden, a true creator when he has the ball in his hands.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
No, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
DiVincenzo against Harden. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Harden's got 8 here in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
James Harden getting it done for the Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Ready for the fan half-court shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Coffey in at the 2-guard. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Here is Conley. Chris Dunn making his last shot. Conley's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 5. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Here's Zubac. Pass to Batum. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Powell for 3. Gobert pulls it in.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Coffey passes to Dunn. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Zubac with the screen for Dunn. There's the drive. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up. And it's Miller with the jam.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Dunn kicks to Batum. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Batum's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
Batum knowing how to get to the rack.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it.
Here's Shannon.
Timberwolves substitution, number 00, Terrence Shannon.
Gobert with a screen on Dunn. Shot's good by Shannon. Shannon's got his first points of the game. Not quite. Two and a half minutes played here in the second half. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Coffey. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Shannon. Gobert with a screen on Dunn. Shannon, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old-school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
The wide open look here for Ingles. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Los Angeles leading by 5. Batum, a screen on Ingles. Here he goes. Over in the corner, Zubac. Batum dishes to Dunn. A floater, and it's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Timberwolves trail by 7. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Gobert, the screen. Out to the right wing. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Gobert with a screen on Dunn. Shannon passes to Gobert. Just 2 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
That's defense.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Done outside. Lets a floater go. Zubac's the pass to Batum. Zubac's with the screen for Batum. Launches it. That shot, no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Shannon. On the wing, Ingles. Guarded by Powell. Ingles passes to Shannon. Overdone. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Dante DiVincenzo.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. So on the floor for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Reed. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot.
What a powerhouse move from Kawhi, getting right to the rim.
Randle a screen on Leonard. Edwards finds Reed. DiVincenzo the bounce pass. Outside for Randle. Outside Edwards. Randle a screen on Leonard. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Clippers leading by 7. Harden outside. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Here's McDaniels. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Three-point basket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Reed misses. Bogdanovich against DiVincenzo. Jones for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And stolen by Leonard. Edwards against Bogdanovich. The deep 3 from Harden. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Clippers leading by 10. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Bogdanovich. Jones kicks to Harden. Kicks it out to Jones. Bogdanovich dishes to Jones. Misses the 3. Timberwolves trail by 10. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Reed with a screen on Bogdanovich. Edwards. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got his 5th rebound in this one. Nobody near Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his third assist on the night. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his...
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
Shooting for Minnesota, Jaden McDaniels. At the line for 2. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews show that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-3 run.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Dante DiVincenzo with a real nice team-first play.
Leonard finds Harden. Back to Leonard. And Jones has it in the corner. And he banks in the layup.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Leonard, no luck. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home. So thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew.
style. Oh, look at the starting group here for Denver. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Porter in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, Kawhi Leonard out there with Drew Eubanks. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then it's James Harden. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. Murray passes to Gordon. And 2 smart teams here, Doris, with a lot of experience.
Yeah, you get the understanding from coaches that veterans win for a reason in this league. They're not going to be surprising each other. They're going to understand it's about execution and making shots, playing quality defense, something about playing with teams that have experience.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Fires from deep. That shot, no good. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Drives to the hoop. And James Harden pulls it down.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Harden with the slam.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
For Denver, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Jokic passes to Gordon, and the layup is good off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Harden. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
I'll tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
Doris, looking back at James Harden's time in Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
So it's Los Angeles now. Denver getting their last shot to go. And Harden with the slam.
Well, James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smarts, IQ, and skill standpoint, nice drive right there.
Here's Gordon. Pass to Jokic. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
The drive by Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, BA. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, BA, but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have, it's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
Now here's Leonard. Bogdanovic finds Leonard. Hits the 3-pointer.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
Gordon outside. Inside, Jokic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Graham.
You know, BA, not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Here's Jokic, following the score by Los Angeles. Eubanks with it. Checked by Gordon. Gordon with a steal. On the wing, Porter. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Second team foul.
That's That's good from Porter. So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Here's Leonard. Can't nail the jumper.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Here's Brown. Here's Jokic. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 5 to the paint. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Now here's Bogdanovic. And he banks in the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Gordon. Some solid D from Eubanks. No good that time. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 2. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nuggets.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Outside Murray. Gordon with a screen on Jones. Back to Murray. To the inside. Here's Jokic. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's going to go on Drew Eubanks. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
To the right side. Now Jokic. 13 points in the game. Can't get it to drop. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Bogdanovic against Murray. Pass to Eubanks. From deep. Rebounded by Denver. And here's Jokic. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Murray against Harden. And Harden with the slam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Gordon. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers trail. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Graham, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-on-one player capable of carrying a team.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Graham, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop. That much after we got to the NBA.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And Gordon with the big finish.
How effortless is a dunk for Aaron Gordon? He's ready for takeoff, gentlemen.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Wow. Oh, always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Porter. Out to Gordon. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Gordon on the wing. Back to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Goes back up. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Jokic has got 7 points here in the quarter.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Outside Jones. Outside for Harden. Eubanks the screen. And Harden with the slam. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Out to Gordon. And it's Derek Jones with the foul.
Derek Jones.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to Jokic. Some solid D from Eubanks. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Yep, count it. And it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
What an athlete Bogdanovich is. Sprinting towards the rim with such aggression and assertiveness.
Here's Gordon. Lays it up and banks it in. Gordon's got 8 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Harden with a bucket. And the Clippers lead by 3.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Here's Porter. The rebound by Bogdanovich. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Right wing. Bogdanovich on the wing. Off target from 3-point range. Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Murray. Knocked away. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Harden. He takes it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. The shot by Najee, no good. James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his alley as always. Thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed. Halftime, we are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
This whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. Amir Coffey out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Coffey, the pass to Zubac. It's rebounded by Najee. Nuggets trail by 3. Doris, think about Russell Westbrook's career. All-time NBA leader in triple-doubles.
BA, there is so much to admire about Russell Westbrook, but I'm going to begin with something that I think is undervalued, and that's his willingness as a great player to play hard every single night on both ends of the floor. Tough, competitive, and skilled. He's a Hall of Famer. Boy, how about that touch on the roll by Zubac? Nice finish.
The 3, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers lead by 5. Done with it. Still no points. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Pass to Strother. Back to Westbrook. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Dunn outside. Into the lane. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Over to the wing. Here's Strother. No good from outside. The Clippers shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Here's Coffey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Holmes. Clock at 6. Pass to Westbrook. The teardrop. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I think you've got to stay down when guarding Russell Westbrook, because if he gets you in the air, the rest is easy.
And the second free throw is good. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now Zubac. Pass to Coffey. Back to Zubac. That's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Down low. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Powell outside to the paint. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Westbrook gets the bucket.
I think you've got to admire the court awareness of Russell Westbrook, because if you give him a window on the drive, he's going to take it for sure.
Dunn attacking. Batum finds Zubac. Back to Batum. Dunn left side. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Zubac. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Denver. 4-3. That one is off. Los Angeles leading by 8. Batum, pass to Powell. Dunn outside. Back to Powell. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range. Powell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Denver shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one misses.
At the line for the Nuggets, Holmes.
And he sinks the second. So it's Los Angeles now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Leonard going in. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. And Murray launches it from deep. And so it's Los Angeles ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Nuggets, Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. To the inside. Stolen by Harden. Bogdanovich with it. Now Porter defending. Leonard looking around. And Leonard powers it down.
Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
Outside Porter. Back to Jokic. Outside runner. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Harden into the lane, and he converts the layup. Harden's got 27 points.
Oh, my goodness. What an elusive move by James Harden. Not only the ability to put it on the deck, but the ability to make that shot. That's tough.
Gordon. And James Harden pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 14. There's the drive, and the dunk by Leonard.
Boy, what is more fear-invoking than Kawhi off the bounce near the cup? Look out.
Gordon outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's foul number 2 for him.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Outside Harden. Good on the bucket. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jokic in the post. Eubanks is there. Jokic in the post. Eubanks defending. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Well, he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Harden surveying the D. Outside Bogdanovich. On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Porter. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist from Jones. And the Clippers lead by 18. Murray passes to Jokic. Sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Outside Harden. Leonard for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Murray finds Jokic. From deep three-point land. And Jamal Murray gets the 3.
Wow, Murray making the deep shot look just easy. I mean, that's a real testament to his accuracy.
Here's Eubanks. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. There's a minute 26 left in the 4th. Good work there as it goes.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Nuggets trail by 11. Outside Porter.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Clippers.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for James Harden.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Harden with a bucket.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Jones against Porter. Oh! Incredible! And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Pass to Harden. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's all from three-point range. And a deep three from Jokic. Launches it from deep. Offline. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying...
Seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
Well, you aren't kidding.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Randall a screen on Murray. Out to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Fade away. Denver grabs the miss.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Porter finds Jokic. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's DiVincenzo. Randall with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Last year, coach, as you know, the Timberwolves Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
Now, here's Steven. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Jokic. Over Edwards. Here's Gordon. Makes it off the glass.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket. You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And here is DiVincenzo. After Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Will it go? And it's good on the layup.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
The Nuggets leading by 6. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Jokic. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And the teardrop coming from a 7-footer. No one is stopping the Joker there.
McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Porter. And finished off by McDaniel.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Now, here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. Gobert pulls it in. Now, McDaniels. A 3-pointer, no good.
Blocking foul call on Julius. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:09 left here in the opening quarter. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen by McDaniels.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. And the 3 ball is good. DiVincenzo's got 7.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now following the 3-point attempt by Jamal Murray. And Gobert kicks to McDaniel. Denver grabs the miss.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Left side, Edwards. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Count that one. 9 points in the game so far.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Inside is Jokic territory.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand. Constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's stolen by Edwards.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
Well, you can't be careless when Edwards is roaming nearby because he can and will pick your pocket, which leads to points in transition.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Driving, it's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he doesn't just go to the reverse. He goes to the double clutch reverse.
Ooh, you've got to have guts to try that move.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this sport.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Murray, here we go. Brown the pass to Murray. Ball's knocked loose on the wing. Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for Aaron Gordon.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. He doesn't hit that one. Good defense by Jokic. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Shoots over McDaniel. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through.
Here's DiVincenzo. And that one is hammered home.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Stolen by McDaniels. Jumps up. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Here's Murray. Out left to the wing. Jokic passes to Porter. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Edwards. It's to Gobert. Porter against DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Lock at 6. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Over Murray. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Gordon with the finish. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Denver on top. They're up by 1. And now let's catch up with David. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Reed is out there with Miller. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Shannon in at the 1. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Shannon. And here's Reed. Pass to Ingles. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Miller, the pass to Shannon. Miller with a screen on Westbrook. Back to Miller. Pass to Shannon. Out to Miller. Now, here's Ingles. And the 3 off target. Back to Watson. Offensive rebound. That shot off. Timberwolves leading by 6. Driving inside. Out to Miller. Inside. Reed finds Ingles. Reed with a screen for Ingles. Over Watson. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Trying to end the drought. The shot's good from Westbrook. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you can get away with a little bump in the back, but as soon as you lean that much on him, you're going to get called for the foul.
Astonagi. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Now just a 1-point Minnesota lead.
A playmaker in every sense of the word. Westbrook is pretty much a walking triple-double.
Miller against Holmes. Miller with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Shannon, and he goes in for the dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Shannon. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they got to bring the double team on.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And that one misses. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Watson. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Here's Shannon. He's covered by Westbrook. Lets it go with a 3. Shot's good by Shannon. And now an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Free throw drops for Ingles. Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid? After going undrafted back in 2019, he is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Looking to end the run. Gobert with the defensive effort.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated.
And so it's Minnesota up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We come back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at point guard. Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
He's cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Back to McDaniel. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. From the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Murray against DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Timberwolves lead by 15. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Over Gobert. Can't cash in the runner.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
That's a tough break there. If there is any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
Randall finds DiVincenzo. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
McDaniels against Porter. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
It's tipped. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the shot falls short this time. Right side, Edwards. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. Randall a screen on Murray. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Takes the 3. And again, Denver no good. Timberwolves leading by 17. Outside Edwards. Randall with a screen for Edwards. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Minnesota.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out. And he pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Edwards looking it over. Has to Gobert. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Jokic way outside.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down. Murray against DiVincenzo. There's the 3.
Jokic grabs the miss. Denver with the ball. For the three. The putback. Randall grabs the board. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And the out. Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So...
Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. James Harden out there with Bogdan Bogdanović. Then it's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jones in at the 3, small forward.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed to screen on Harden. Outside Reed. Let's go with a 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Jones in the post. Randall's there.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last and enjoy it for as long as you can.
McDaniels against Bogdanović. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
You like seeing Bogdanović get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
Reed to screen on Leonard. Here's Edwards with the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Now here's Eubanks. Jones, the pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Jones with a screen on McDaniels. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Reed sets a screen. DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Bogdanović. Leonard with a screen on DiVincenzo. Bogdanović passes to Leonard. Knocks down the long J. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Here's DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And then Bogdanović with the dunk.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Edwards. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And Harden gets the double team. Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Shot by Leonard, no good. Timberwolves trail by 8. And it's Randall with the jam.
Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. From outside the arc. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. For 3, DiVincenzo. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Leonard with a screen on Edwards. The drive by Harden. Leonard for 3. On target from range. He's got 10.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Oh, and Reed with a block. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. 29 seconds left in the first. The shot by Eubanks, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Outside McDaniels. The 3. Offensive rebound. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter here.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. Outside Harden. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Los Angeles Clippers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
On the floor for the Clippers, we've got James Harden. Derek Jones is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Drew Eubanks, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 guard. Timberwolves trail by 3. Oh! Edwards finishes the break.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
McDaniels against Leonard. Jones with a screen on McDaniels. Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. The triple hits for Edwards. The Clippers shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Harden finds Jones. Pass to Leonard. Jones sets a screen. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. For 3, DiVincenzo. The shot no good. The Clippers in the lead. Jones, the pass to Leonard. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
DiVincenzo against Harden. Reed a screen on Harden. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Clippers lead by 4. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question.
Oh my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Randall against Jones. Randall inside. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Leonard with the ball, picked up by Reed. Eubanks, the pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. The claw, attacking. Another shot with the clock winding down. The shot by Eubanks, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Edwards. Inside. Back to DiVincenzo. Puts up a 3. Counted from distance. DiVincenzo's got 6.
And DiVincenzo able to stretch the floor, spread the defense out, especially with how accurate he is from deep.
Leonard outside. Bogdanovich on the wing. Out to Leonard. Back to Bogdanovich. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. He's got 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Reed, a screen on Leonard. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Reed. Fires the 3. They get it back. Now DiVincenzo. Now here's Reed. Eubanks defending. Second chance shot, and it's going to be a 3-second call. The Clippers lead by 3. There's 49 seconds left in the second period. Harden from outside. Drains the triple. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
Harden with the nice catch and shoot. His willingness to play off the ball, a real asset for his team.
Edwards with a step. The shot misses. Some solid D from Eubanks. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, Larkin. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Harden. Up and in on the layup. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm joined by Clippers head coach Ty Lue, and coach, when Kawhi Leonard comes out.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got Miller. He's out there with Joe Ingles. Rudy Gobert is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Shannon in at the 1. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Out to Powell. Zubac, screen. 5 to shoot. Powell passes to Zubac. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Pick by Gobert. Here's Shannon. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Coffee, the pass to Powell. Down low. Here's Zubats. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Zubats has gotten his first points in this one. Pass to Gobert. Miller outside. Now Ingles. Back to Miller. Outside, Ingles. Here's Shannon, defended by Dunn. Tries it from 19. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Clippers lead by 7. Pass to Zubats. Back to Dunn. Zubats with it. Dunn, the pass to Zubats. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
To the inside, stolen by Ingles.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside, Alexander Walker. Miller, a screen on Powell. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Miller. Here's Shannon. To the middle. Oh! Gobert hammers it home.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Now here's Dunn. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
First personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for Minnesota.
He hits the 2nd from the line. Here's Dunn. 1:57 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Batum sets a screen. Dunn goes in. Batum outside. Back to Coffey. Pulls up on the wing. And he drops that one in. And the Clippers lead by 9. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Shannon. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. And Shannon gets it to go. And it's Powell with the ball for the Clippers. Here he goes. Batum outside. Pass to Zubats. Zubats, screen. And the basket by Coffey.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
The kick out to Ingles. Gobert passes to Alexander Walker. Launches it. They get it again. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Gobert with a screen on Powell. Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubats has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Batum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Far from just a perimeter shooter, I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
The 3-ball. Shannon's shot is off. Los Angeles has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Coffey, the pass to Batum. Out to the right wing. Here's Dunn. And that one hits the back iron. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So, on the floor for the Clippers, Derek Jones is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Eubanks in at the center position. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
Outside Harden. Misses the layup.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's DiVincenzo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled, and they stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
At the line for 2, DiVincenzo.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
The previous play is under review.
Coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Leonard looking around. Randall against Bogdanovic. Here's Eubanks. Nice D from Reed. Timberwolves trail by 12. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Eubanks the screen. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Reed. Eubanks gets the bucket. Eubanks, he's got his first bucket in this one.
Tell you what, that's one of the things I love about Harden's game. I mean, he's a dime dropper elite.
McDaniels can't hit. The Clippers lead by 12. Outside Bogdanovic. Jones in the post. Checked by Randall. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Outside for Harden. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Edwards. McDaniels against Jones. And it's McDaniels off the drive. It's not going to go for him. Some solid D from Eubanks. To the inside. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Yeah, good anticipation helps Edwards see the shot forming. Then his speed gets him there for the block.
Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Leonard.
Kawhi has a subtle and quiet.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting
to use. And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Screen by Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. McDaniel's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
DiVincenzo showing a lot of heart and strength, taking the foul and still getting the shot to go.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Harden's shot is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
DiVincenzo can't hit. The Clippers lead by 13. And Leonard, here we go. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Clippers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Harden, good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 26 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Leonard with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Jones, the pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg.
Right. We're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Drew Eubanks. Then it's Jones. Then it's Harden. And it's Bogdanovich in at the two-guard spot. Harden's shot is good.
There's so many things that make Harden a dangerous offensive player, but that three-point shot, that's tops on the list.
Here's Jokic. Up again, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Up top, Leonard, defended by Gordon. Gordon against Leonard. Pass to Eubanks. 6 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. Jones looking for an opening. Back to Eubanks. Fires the three. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set, good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, the Nuggets head coach gave me a few minutes. Now I asked him how they plan to limit the effectiveness of Kawhi Leonard. Coach said the thing with Kawhi is that even if you're able to slow him down offensively, he'll find a way to impact the game with his defense. He's one of the best two-way players the game has ever seen. So they won't have a moment's rest tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And the jam by Harden.
The finesse from Harden there. That's great stuff.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Jokic. Softly drops in the floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Takes it out to Leonard from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Watson for 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. And Los Angeles guys shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Put that bucket in no time at all.
Why, such a threat from the mid-range. As soon as he gets to that area, it's all systems go.
Jokic passes to Gordon, and he converts the layup. Gordon's got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. There's a screen. Back to Eubanks. Jacks up a 3. Denver grabs the miss. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Kicks it out to Gordon.
Aaron Gordon with the nasty dunk.
The Clippers trail. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now, he really really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023. So all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form right now.
Here is Harden following the basket by Jokic. Harden the pass to Eubanks. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
If there's an open man, you can make sure that James Harden will find him.
And here's Jokic outside. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Leonard kicks to Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 8.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Gordon dishes to Murray. Back to Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. Gordon hits both of them.
Yeah, we can talk about the insane dunking, but Aaron Gordon is such a great glue guy. Does all the little things and willing to sacrifice his numbers for the good of the team.
Harden finds Bogdanovic. Kicks it out to Harden. No good on the last second attempt there. James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Bogdanovic is out there with Harden. Then there's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jones in at the 3 slot. Launches a 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 7. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. And here is Murray, following the 3 from Bogdanovic. Kicks it out to Gordon. And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played to end the run. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Jokic.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. 6 points for him. Jones, the pass to Eubanks. Back to Jones. Clock at 6. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Harden. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. And Frank, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot clock.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Harden, that's good.
Just measuring that floater off perfectly. Harden so effective with that shot.
Pass to Jokic. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Harden with it. Now guarded by Murray. The 3. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. that one on Porter. Los Angeles, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. He's off on the first.
Eubanks taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. A floater, and it's Jokic missing. And here's Los Angeles. They've got a 13-2 run going. Jones dishes to Leonard. Pass to Harden. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. To the right side. Jokic with the steal. Lob pass to Gordon, and the Nuggets can't hang on to the ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here now, the Clippers. They've got a 13-2 run going. And Leonard has it in the corner. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
And Leonard knows that corner 3 is an important shot in terms of spacing out the defense.
Jokic kicks to Gordon. And there's the drive.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Here's Harden. Oh!
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Gordon. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Down low, kicks it out to Jones. And it's off from 3-point range. The Nuggets trail by 16. Jokic with it. Jones covering. Jokic against Jones. Jokic, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Harden with the stuff.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
For Denver, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Now here's Murray. He has yet to score.
Great timing, but Aaron Gordon's going to make any lob look good.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Leonard finds Eubanks. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. There's the pick. Pass to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. A shot off that time. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Russell Westbrook, and it's Holmes in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Westbrook with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Westbrook's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Nuggets. Dunn passes to Batum. Back to Dunn. Zubac with the screen for Dunn. Pass to Zubac. Lays it up off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 15.
That's where you got to give Zubac the ball because he's good at capitalizing close to the bucket. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Zubac, a screen on Westbrook. Outside for Batum. Here's Coffey. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Here's Strother. Zubac defending. Here's Holmes. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
90 seconds now into the second half. Down against Westbrook. And here is Doug. Still scoreless. Zubac in the post.
Zubac does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
Brown's shot is off.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Outside for Batum. Zubac with the screen for Batum to the inside. Zubac no good. The Nuggets trail by 11. Pass to Brown. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And that one is good from Zubac.
Nice movement on the screen and roll. Zubac's good at angling his body in those sets.
And the shot is good. Westbrook's got 5 now.
And all the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Pass to Coffee.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
.153 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Powell. They get it again. Zubac. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Zubac has got 8 points here in this quarter.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
The crossover. Brown, the pass to Najee. And he gets the bucket. Najee's got his second bucket.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Dunn kicks to Zubac.
Nuggets foul. Strother. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Powell, the pass to Zubac. 6 to shoot. They get the rebound. The layup off target. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 11-point game. Wide open. Powell pulls it in. Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And the dunk by Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets it.
And Westbrook, here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Westbrook's got 7. Down against Westbrook. Batuma's screen on Westbrook. And he drives in. Pass to Zubac. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding up. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Nuggets trail by 11. So for the Clippers right now, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Harden. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 guard. Harden kicks to Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Los Angeles.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And yes, it's good. Harden's got 23.
Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of them.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Jones, no luck. Stolen away. Eubanks finds Leonard. Now Harden. Back to Leonard. Pass to Eubanks. Harden with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Harden the pass to Eubanks. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Eubanks with it. Harden the pass to Eubanks. No good from outside. The Nuggets trail by 14. Pass to Gordon. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Inside and stolen by Leonard. Outside, Jones. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Jokic.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Murray. And it falls to the rim and in.
Murray could score without dominating the ball, and that time off the catch and shoot.
Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
From deep, Jokic. And Jones pulls it down.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
It's Harden with the drive. Count it. Harden's got 28.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Porter finds Jokic. Outside Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Aaron Gordon is one springy dude. When he gets the ball down low, it's hard to stop it.
Here's Eubanks. No good with the triple. The Nuggets trail by 14. Down low. And finished off by Porter.
And that's a great idea. Just throw the lob anywhere and let Porter go get it.
And that one's good, Eubanks.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Clippers.
There's superior ball handling, 1-4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
Every time he shot, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
29 seconds left in the game. Jones kicks to Harden. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Leonard fires away from outside. Off target. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was all right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the
ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Here's Jokic following the score by Minnesota. Jokic the screen. Watson passes to Jokic. It's blocked by Gobert.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. DiVincenzo with a steal. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. There's the 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Well, Murray stunned the defense and us with this one, playing at a high tempo and taking it all the way.
Murray against DiVincenzo. Down low. Here's Gobert. Out to DiVincenzo. Back to Gobert. Pass to DiVincenzo. Left side, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Jokic passes to Porter. Lets a floater go. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Porter.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside, DiVincenzo to the middle. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Randle. Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Picked by Gobert. For 3, DiVincenzo. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. It's a 3-point game. And it's Watson missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Randle outside. McDaniels, a screen on Gordon. For 3, Randle. They grab their own miss. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Jokic passes to Watson. The 3 is up. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
We've got 1:08 left now in the first quarter. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
Nuggets trail by 4. Now Jokic. Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. Outside Porter. 5 on the clock. Out to Gordon. Over Gobert. That one's wide left.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, BA, when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, BA, because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
Now here's Porter. No points so far.
The quickness of Porter Jr.'s drive gives him the edge there. Defenses just can't react fast enough.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Cocked it back and fired it home.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
So for Minnesota right now, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
DiVincenzo against Murray. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
And here's Jokic. Outside for Porter. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Porter's got 5 now.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Randle is screen on Murray. Here's DiVincenzo, and he nails the jumper. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Jokic against DiVincenzo. Here's Gordon going inside and stolen by Gobert. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Edwards. Oh, a sensational slam by Ant.
No, this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert, so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
Here's Watson. No good with the triple. Minnesota leading by 5. And Edwards slams it in.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Strong finish by Gobert.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Pass to Watson. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's DiVincenzo. Gobert with it. Randle outside. Here's Edwards. It's good. Edwards. What strength. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
Hits the trifecta. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first first and absorbing the contact.
DiVincenzo against Murray. Gordon on the wing. Jokic passes to Watson. Back to Jokic. 16 feet out. And he sinks that one. Hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now just a three-point Minnesota lead. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Inside, here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Outside Edwards. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Jokic against DiVincenzo. Murray from outside gets rebounded by Minnesota. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Edwards. Back to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Julius Randle making the right read in the pick and roll. Excellent IQ.
From deep, Jokic. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Edwards against Porter. Back to Edwards. This one for 3. Jokic grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 9. The drive by Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Okay, Michael Porter. I mean, he just explodes inside and up to the rim before anyone can stop him.
Pass to Gobert. Out left to the wing. Now Edwards. From downtown. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Christian Brown, Russell Westbrook out there with Ignaji, and it's Strother in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Outside, Ingles. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
So you've got to chase Joe Ingles off that 3-point line because he is lethal.
Now here's Westbrook. He's closely guarded. Ball stolen. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Nuggets trail by 9. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Naji. Off target from outside. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men doors.
He has, BA, and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the 3-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
Reed to screen on Holmes. Outside Reed. Shot clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
Minnesota is shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. The first free throw is good.
That's his first personal.
And so Reed nails them both. Here's Westbrook. No points yet. Pass to Strother. Back to Westbrook. Can they get it? Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 11. Here's Shannon. Outside Reed. There's the triple. On target from range. Reed's got 5 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran P.J. Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you'd never understand. EA?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Alexander Walker.
Nuggets trail by 18. Here's Holmes on the take. The rebound by Ingles. Here's Shannon. Fires for 3. That shot missing. 1:56 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. It's stolen. Stolen by Holmes. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Strother. Here's Brown. Westbrook right side. Stolen by Miller. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brown. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. The Timberwolves lead by 20. Here's Shannon. Fires in the triple. Shannon's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Miller.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. And the shot goes in.
Well, operating near the rim has always been a strength of Russell Westbrook. All the physical gifts come to bear.
Here's Shannon. Off target with the 3. Denver has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And Westbrook slams it home.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Strother, no good.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Pass to Shannon. Back to Alexander Walker. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. Alexander Walker's got 8 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's Minnesota with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Amp is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists now in the game. Minnesota leading by 23. DiVincenzo, the pass to Gobert. Pulls up. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ed.
And here's Denver. And here's Jokic outside. McDaniels with the rebound. Tipped. Porter with the steal. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Gobert with a screen on Murray. The 3, DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Murray passes to Gordon. And there it is for him. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
Edwards, no good.
Superb defense, guys. No way he's going to let him get off a clean look at the basket.
Oh, wow! And a two-handed jam.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Here's Randle out to DiVincenzo. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Randle on the screen. The 3 ball. DiVincenzo can't hit. Nuggets trail by 19. Here's Gordon. Oh, misses the dunk. Edwards finds Gobert. Now here's Randle. And here's McDaniels, defended by Murray. Gobert passes to Edwards. Driving in. Kept alive by Minnesota. It's McDaniels on the wing. Over Murray. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got his first 2 points.
We know Julius Randle can score, but that scoring ability will be set up by that kind of play. What a pretty pass from the big man.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
DiVincenzo on the wing, covered by Jokic. They get it back. Out to DiVincenzo. Sends it home from 3-point land.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Here's Jokic. And again, Denver no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Edwards. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. The Nuggets shooting at a respectable 49%. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, man, I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Misses the wing 3. And it's Jokic with the ball for Denver. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No good on the difficult long-range runner. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Now here's Edwards. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one to walk into. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.